Pause it. Just pause it.
What?
What is she saying that's wrong?
What is she saying that's wrong? I didn't say anything was wrong. I said I'm so glad I'm not her child.
Yes, what's wrong with being her child? Please tell me.
I didn't say there was anything wrong. What is wrong with you, Cancer
you
Brain?
oh my god, you clearly said
I want the freedom to
I'm
choose any
happy.
princess I want.
Yeah,
No, it's not
you
that.
shouldn't have to think about whether or not it's a black princess or a white princess.
Oh my god.
It's not, you don't want that. You don't want to be constrained. You're a child. You just want to like what you like. What the fuck?
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this is what she means, where when you tell people to be better, they never understand. But continue it. Continue.
It's a 4-year-old
Hey, look.
child! It's
Do
not
the work.
perpetuating racism.
Do the work of being
Oh my
nice
God.
to black
Just
people.
keep going. Keep going.
That he was at was for DEI certified. And now he...
So stupid.
I don't know why any conservative watching this would feel like this is something that's good to watch. I don't get it.
Well, he's just hamming it up way
I
too
don't
much.
think
He doesn't even need to ham it up this much.
He doesn't.
I don't see any regular human being watching this crap and being like, yeah, man.
I think that the vibe that he wants is just like exciting. He wants people to not be too bored by racism.
Sure. Yeah. That's fair. Because, like, sure, if he just showed the meetings, it could get a bit boring.
I guess. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. Wait, what does this say?
As
Police
police
lives
matter.
Police lives matter.
Why is that
lives,
racist?
That was
I mean, it probably is, but who cares?
Well, he might be racist, but I don't think that statement, or probably even that movement, is racist.
what?
Listen,
Okay.
it's like saying so Satanism is a counterculture to Christianity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Satanists. It's like saying that a Satanist hates Christianity. That's not necessarily true.
What's happening in this country?
Oh god,
Oh.
this movie is very bad.
Yeah.
It's much less fun than the other one.
Well, this one's more fun, but it's. Yeah, I think it's a little more fun than the little lady one.
Well, but I don't know, because it's like this stuff is truly cringy, and everybody thinks it's cringy, and it's
True.
just like I don't want to hear. I already know that this shit is cringy.
Well,
It's
that's
like, you know what I mean?
Well, that's
It's
what I was saying earlier. Is like just find the biggest nuts you can and let them talk, and then
Yeah.
you suddenly seem
is
like
very
some
easy.
kind of genius.
Right. Yeah, is that?
It's like, oh wow, he's making such good points, and he doesn't have to make any points at all. He just has to find nuts and let him talk.
Daniel figures he'll probably be this guy when he's.
I'm
What
thinking
did you say?
about 30 years. It
Yeah.
could be about.
He looks like fucking, if you've seen the new Dune movies, he looks like the bad guy from that, the Harkin guy.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, I could see it.
Confronting your whiteness.
I could see him. I could see him like in this situation, just like turning into like whatever that guy's deal was, and like getting real high and like commanding people. Too.
He's just. Oh.
Aww.
Well, to be clear, the poor man probably just saw way too much, okay, and then drank too much,
Yeah.
okay?
Daniel figures he's been smoking since he was 8 or something.
Yeah, this guy's got no
What is
teeth.
this,
He's on the verge of vomiting constantly.
Did you see his chest? Like seriously, figure. And then he almost coughs the last time he speaks because his chest has to have so much pressure just to make any sound come out. It's so crazy.
Over and over.
I still think we might be a little too sexist to put Kamala in there, but Trump's really shit in the bed, so we'll see.
I mean, he's leading in, like, I think 538, he's still leading in that poll aggregator. I think in a lot of them, he's looking like he has a little bit of an edge.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he
I
is.
just mean with his actions, he's been shit in the bed, but he could absolutely still be leading.
Yeah.
Does being Italian award you any points at all? Like
No, it's just white
I
in
think you
America.
should. However,
I know, but I'm saying not
There's-
born in America.
No,
There's no distinguishing
I
at
think
all.
you should. Excuse me. I think you should. However, she's Italian too. So
But they can't do the ancestor thing if you're from Italy, right?
What?
Yeah, but I mean, her
Like
name,
your
her-
ancestor's
Oh.
own mind, blah blah blah, that thing.
I mean, mine. Yeah, me too.
Well, as far as I know,
Sure.
me neither, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're Italian, then you know that you're pretty sure of that.
Uh-huh.
Yep, it feels good.
Anyway,
No
I know,
points. No
I-
points at all, I guess. Okay.
No points. No.
Her
Now
PR
he can
person
teach
must-
racism.
But wait a second. What do you think in her game was there? Because clearly, on some level, she realized it was bullshit. But
yes.
why
But
did she
obviously
just go along with the bullshit?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know whether she's
a
trying to
lot-
figure out.
Okay, I actually respect her.
I respect her
Yeah,
too.
Right.
she's trying to figure out
Big-
how she looks in
She's
the
trying to
moment.
figure out
And
what's happening.
it's complicated enough
Yeah.
that she had to like think about it and actually like you can watch her brain cycling through
Yeah.
the problem.
That was actually a really interesting scene.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
impressed.
No, I agree that it was
And
an
she-
interesting
no, but she
scene,
had-
but
No, but
you
she
were
had a really
impressed
good
by
instinct, though.
her.
No,
She had
I'm
a good
I'm
insight.
impressed
Sorry.
by him. Oh, you're talking to
Yeah.
Maxos. I'm impressed by him setting up that scene.
No. Yeah, no. I thought the scene was good, but I'm confused. Like, so Max, what was
Okay.
what happened
My
with her
reading
reaction?
is that my reading, I agree what has been said. Like, she was actually, obviously she figured out that something was off, but it was so optics wise, it was starting to become so weird
Yeah.
for her that she's
Yeah.
like, she had the genius, she has the fucking genius to say, you know what, I'm gonna fucking go to my wallet and pull out all the fucking bills, like singles I have in there, and give it to this black man. That takes, dude, that takes some level of intelligence and like spark.
I actually fundamentally disagree. You should actually be ready for this trick, considering it's probably I think it's one of the surface level ones when you're talking about this specific type of like analysis, right?
It's
Like you
I
see
agree.
that guy taking out the money and like handing over that money. You're like, this is a trap, and I think you should see that
Yes.
instantly. I think that should be obvious. So
But
really,
Leah,
No,
why
no,
didn't
no, don't
she?
get me
Why
wrong.
didn't
I
she
know.
call it
Right.
out and leave? Why did she
No,
bite
no, but-
bullet on that?
I think the
No, but
reason
wait,
why
wait,
is
wait.
Tried to.
because there's cameras, and I think that probably
Yeah.
is what
Exactly.
made her.
Exactly.
it's like that. It's like
She
in the
obviously
gender one.
understood.
so yeah.
It's like in the
No,
gender
but listen,
one, that
guys,
like
guys.
mayor person, and he's just like, he answers the question and he's like, I'm out, peace, deuces. Like,
Right. No, but listen. The thing is, okay, first off, she bit the bullet at the beginning when they did, what did they do? I forget which one. Anyway, the second
hallway.
time when he
Was it the hallway?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
When he pulled out the money, at that point she was about to get out. Like, she obviously she understood there was it was a trick, and so she was tempted to get out of her, like, act. But then she was like, no, I am going to ride or die. I'm making the choice to just do the most grotesque thing, but to not I think it was a smart choice on her part, because
I
like,
just think
she,
she needed to
Yeah, go
realize
ahead.
that she was the donkey between two hay bales way quicker, right? Like that was like the primary issue because she looks like she's
That's fair
like
enough, yeah.
squirming, and it's like that's the thing that is like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she doesn't have many good options. I'll give you that.
yeah.
No, but she started saying, right, that which is what most of the reaction to her book should be. That shit is weird, and she started saying that, right? She started saying, "Hey, that's weird," but then she realized that if she does that, she has to say the same about the stuff she says. You know what I mean? And so no, it's she goes and gets to crash. It's great. It's great. That was good.
Proceed.
but what is she standing for? Reparations?
No, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, you're not familiar with Robin DiAngelo. Okay. So Robin DiAngelo is very cringy because she basically has this book about white fragility, which is, I mean, it's an obvious concept. Yeah, I mean, nothing deep. Just saying that, yes, there's this idea that white people feel threatened when you remind them, whatever, of the racial dynamics, which whatever, right? I mean, it's true, but it's also kind of trivial. That when you attack people and call them racist, people don't like it, right? Basically, is the point. And there are some valid points, I guess, in the book, but generally the book is there to. It's like, oh, there's no way that you cannot be racist. You're always going to be racist forever because you lived in this society, and so at this point it's just a question of process the trauma. And then she has incredibly cringy advice about what to do when you meet a black person. Like, you should like there are examples of like interactions that are like, oh yeah, you should compliment the hair, I don't know, stuff like that, like weird stuff. Like, her book is really weird, is the point. Like, it's a book
Okay.
about how to, and so basically it's not about her being particularly progressive. She's just particularly weird about what to do in social situations, and especially on the workplace with people of color. That's kind of the point.
Okay.
So he went on Craigslist, made a I guess, what do you call it? An advertisement to pay them to come to the workshop. Is that it?
No, they pay him. You fucking cancer brain.
Well, hold on, but I'm not entirely sure whether they
you-
did pay to be here. I think he
Yeah,
might have,
why would
for the purposes of this show, actually paid them to be here. It sounded
Exactly.
like that's what he's like. It sounded like he posted on Craigslist, trying to find white people who are willing to do everything. Which is what he said, right?
Right. My God.
Or you can
girl,
post on Craigslist
you
for
are
something you're
special.
selling and for people to buy something you're selling.
No, I
Anyways,
understand.
keep
I
going.
get the
Yeah, I don't
feeling
think
he
it
paid,
matters
but-
that much. Oh, I have to sit in a room for like half an hour to an hour and get $100. Yeah, they would.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, that is so.
Not everyone.
people
Not
need-
everyone is as white and privileged as you, Bad Star Black. Okay.
Right? Yeah, but the thing is, like, I mean, you have to have some fucking dignity,
Yeah,
man.
not everyone can live with their mom.
But they didn't know what they were showing up to, and then once they were here, they're like, may as well stick it out.
I
Because
guess
like
holy-
at least 2 people left, maybe more.
I think it was just
Most
2,
of the
but
people
holy
left.
shit.
If it was thousands, those people wouldn't have left.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay, well, that's something I'm learning about Craigslist. That's cool.
Do this as well, right? Like,
They're
and much
clapping him
better.
out.
Yeah. I know for Borat, but
You know?
Borat, man, at least, I don't know. Borat was good to some extent, right? It was idiotic. It had.
Yeah,
humor
hold
in
on,
it.
but like the things that Borat did was far more like extreme and probably like far easier to
Right.
recognize as it's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Whereas this, and it I suspect he probably ran this workshop a couple of
Mhm.
times as well.
Oh.
And picked the best
okay.
one.
Okay.
So remember when you're
Mhm.
watching any sort of documentary, they get a massive amount of footage, and then they cut it down to like a very small amount of footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, well,
I
like
didn't
he
even
probably
think of that.
he probably talked to 10 times as many people as he
Yeah.
showed. at
That's
least.
that's
Yeah.
actually oft how editing works.
Correct.
But especially if you have a particular agenda, like he had a message to say. So there's certain
Yeah.
conversations he probably had that were just useless. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Wait, was he planning to throw those dishes around just
Yes.
for an end credit?
Oh, you think so?
No, I think he was doing it just to be
No.
disruptive.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
and then
that-
he was
that
like,
must have been
"Oh,
a
that would work
genius.
well there."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it must have been some type of genius idea eventually. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think you'll find that Matt Walsh doesn't think anything through. Really.
Mm.
There's no way he was going to do that at the end.
But really, the speech was just
But
like, "I just don't care about
But
anyone."
that's
Like
the
a
thing,
very-
right?
But I mean, it was a very surface level sort of thing
Yeah.
for a very surface level, not very well thought out.
Well,
film.
did you watch the "What Is a Woman"?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing. It's very different.
But I mean, I thought
It's very
what,
different.
what is a woman? I thought What Is a Woman was actually the better of the 2 films.
Huh?
It was certainly I felt it was funnier. It probably did its job as propaganda better as well. This felt like significantly worse and like significantly less persuasive. Even though I don't necessarily
I
agree
do
with what
think
was said in
this
either
one was
films.
less Persuasive
Well,
of what though?
I think it was a very different goal though that is not goal but like I guess different job that these two had to do. Because the first one was about like there's less wackiness about trans out there than there is about race just because it's a big sort of a bigger industry. But like and it was more about like he constructed a position in that movie. Like he was being sort of proactive and saying, "Oh, that's what I believe about
Yeah.
that." Yes, he was trying to ridicule other people, but he was also putting himself out there. In this case, just basically the only thing he did is ridicule people who are kind of ridicule in this case.
Mm.
But like he didn't any type of position out there. You know what I mean? In this one, there's no position. The only position is
Yeah,
that
I'm pretty
like those
sure. I'm
people are
pretty sure
like
the
people are
massage just got
ridiculous.
you.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
the your internet just like lagged out something
We just
fierce.
don't tell him.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, it was part of the secret that we keep from you. Don't worry about it.
No, it's not a secret. No, he knows that he's lagging. He just doesn't know when.
Oh God. Yeah, he did seem. I think you maybe pointed at something. He does seem. He did feel more passive in this film, as well.
Yeah,
which is,
a little bit.
yeah.
Apart, the only not passive was all the disruption,
Mm,
which kind of
Right.
felt
Exactly.
out of place, to be
Stupid.
honest.
Yeah,
I
it
suppose
made him feel. It made him look bad.
in What Is a Woman, it felt a lot more like he was actually like there were certain
Yes.
people he was like actually confronting people at points.
Yeah.
And he was doing that sort of stuff, and he was sort of like nudging people a bit more. Whereas this time he was sort of letting people just sort of spin off, and I think it doesn't give the same type of direction.
This is actually interesting because I remember there's this guy, I won't name who it is, and he was trying to make a following as basically being like a Twitch kind of comedian kind of deal. And I thought it was really funny, and I had reflected a lot on why I thought that was, and it's like I told him like, hey, I think when you really shine is like when you let other people
Yeah.
say their thing, because that's where the gold is. And a lot of people will like over respond, and like so I think that I think that's really interesting. And I don't know, did he let I don't know if it's the editing. I don't know what I think it is. I don't think that other people really got to say their piece as much as in the other one, even though he speaks less, I think, here.
Yeah.
Like,
you also
okay,
don't come out of you don't really come out of this movie having it doesn't feel like he let like one side just sort of like continue talking and talking and then talk themselves into circles and stuff like this. And then I think one of the things with What Is a Woman is he did a very good job at asking very short questions and then letting the person sort of like ramble a bit, if that makes sense.
yeah.
In a way that I don't think he necessarily did as well here.
So he probably didn't even know he was doing it.
Maybe.
If he's not, yeah, I don't know. What I did really like in the What Is a Woman is like, especially the Modern Family guy that was clearly very gay. That guy was amazing. He was super well educated. He met with some people that weren't the most ridiculous people you could possibly find. And some people that really genuinely were educated on this topic.
Yeah.
And although he tried very hard to splice, he did have to leave some content in there. And some of the content he left in there was like actually
Shitting
true
on him.
and well spoken. And yeah, sort of shitting on him. The gay guy gives him a question back. I don't remember everything about it exactly, but he's like, well, what do you think a woman is, or what is your question exactly, kind of deal. And then he flounders and they leave that in, and it's really good.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that a lot, that one.
Yeah.
Well, we still haven't finished it. So
yeah, we
there's
didn't
still...
finish it. We only
Overall-
watched half.
Yeah, overall, I think 10 out of 10 movie. DEI is dead now. Thank you, Matt Walsh. What did you guys think?
I think he's an asshole.
Yeah,
sorry,
I mean, he
Justin.
certainly has depth. He has range and depth, just like an asshole.
I think he's the opposite
I,
of that.
would you,
That's a
would you
good joke.
Maxos, would you stick your dick in that depth?
Oh my god.
That's the
No,
question.
are you
right now.
kidding me?
Maxos thinks he's
wouldn't-
gay,
I
so
wouldn't
he'd
touch
try.
him with a.
Good.
I
Good
would not
answer,
touch him
Maxos.
with
Good
a
answer.
chair on his back.
Wait, I don't understand. When it comes to this girl that's clearly not into him, you think he fucked up royally and should feel bad? Oh no, wait, yeah, no, you did.
Yeah.
But then
uh-huh.
when it comes to this guy, you're proud of him for not just wanting to get some ass?
Yes. Like I
You
said,
just want
when
him to
you
be straight?
no, when you associate with garbage, shit, horrendous human beings, by association, you are smeared with that shit. So the mere
Oh,
fact
I
that
should
he
probably-
wouldn't.
I should really go then. I have to go. Bye.
Oh no!
Exactly. I was gonna say, why do you associate yourself with V? There now.
Oh, she's the perfect.
Seems like
She's the perfect chaotic character in this. I love it.
Okay, I don't know whether this is just me. Okay, his beard annoys me, in a way, because I think it's too jet black and looks like a little bit almost fake. I know it's not fake.
he
Okay.
it's unnatural because I'm pretty sure he does that coloring shit, that beard coloring
must
shit.
do.
I actually,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
his beard is fine. I didn't like the wig though.
No, it's not. It's incredibly
It's-
It's cartoonish. It's
Yeah, it's
cartoonish.
an odd.
That's
it's
how
an odd
people
thing.
in like Oregon kind of wear their beards.
Yeah,
Yeah, they should all
there's
die.
a
Yeah.
YouTuber whose name I forget who has something very similar. Let's see if I can find him actually. And it's just like his beard looks like fake almost, even though I know it's real. It's just, I don't know, it like really annoys me. Like I really do not like looking at Matt Walsh. Not a
I
fun
agree
Well,
time.
with
I
that
don't love
sentiment,
looking
too.
at him either. It's not like, ooh, I'm
You-
so yeah. It's not like
You're
he's a
digging.
cutie like Daniel's cuties.